everybody! We are taking a trip into the big city today. We're going off island to Imabari City, so we thought we would take a test run to the metal recycling facility and see what we can get. We've never taken metal into a facility before, so we thought we'd just take a small load that we've been collecting as we clean around this abandoned house. And we'll just see if they tell us what they can take, what they won't take, if any of it, and this might help us break even on our garbage and recycling costs cleaning the house. So we're not really sure what to expect, so we're going with very low expectations.
Just going over the receipt from the junkyard here. So it's broken down by category of metal and then amount, assuming in kilograms, and then price per kilogram. And the categories are aluminum, assorted, wires, copper, and iron. So around 45 US dollars, not a bad haul.
So that was more than I thought we'd get taking in that small load of metal recycling. I think it's pretty safe to say that we have another 2 to 4 loads about that size that we can round up and take eventually. So my rough calculation is that we're definitely going to do better than break even as far as our garbage costs versus our garbage income. We won't be making another trip back to Imabari anytime very soon, but I'll be working on getting another truckload of metal because it really is just everywhere. And thanks to Real Rural Japan's channel for suggesting that we take this in, because I really didn't think they'd take anything that was rusty, but they took everything. Now, because we live on Ōmishima Island, we have to cross a few toll bridges to get to Imabari. So the metal recycling trip wouldn't really be worth it unless we combined it with other things. There's not really any place to purchase clothes on Ōmishima, and Evan and I both needed a pair of shoes without holes in them and a new pair of pants. We both happened to find a pair of Vans at one of our favorite thrift stores for about $10 each, and we also both got a pair of cargo pants on clearance at Uniqlo. I found these vintage patches for 100 yen each. That's less than $1. I couldn't pass up this $5 shirt or these cute little boar tea towels. And we stopped by the work clothes store because I needed some muck boots, a beekeeper's cap, and these lavender pants are going to complete my beekeeping suit. Evan also needed some new Ninja Turtle toe socks. But the main reason we went to Imabari is because Bosco ate my phone. And unfortunately, we found out that I can't get my US phone repaired here, so I'm really not sure what to do next. It's nowhere close to being a fancy phone. It was whatever was the most affordable smartphone Metro PCS had at that time. I bought it right before we left the US in 2021. And the only reason I'm concerned is that we do keep one American phone number, so we can use two-factor authorization to log into various online sites. And now without this phone, I'm not able to log into those accounts. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get this repaired, or the man at the cell phone repair shop said if I purchased an identical phone, he could then swap the screens or whatever is broken for me. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I've got to join Evan out working in the field, but I'll continue to keep accurate tabs of our garbage disposal expenses and income because I'd like to prove that it's not as expensive as some people like to say it is. If you purchase a house in Japan full of garbage and belongings, as long as you're willing to do some of the work yourself. Evan did actually save and clean a rice cooker and a pressure cooker, which we are using from this abandoned house, but this one doesn't work, so this will be in our next metal run. And this, and maybe this, and some of these, and some of this. But not these guys. They are heavy and cool.